Enunciators Toastmasters Club. I'm Neetu Mohanty, Sergeant at Arms, for today's meeting. As the Sergeant at Arms, it is my duty and privilege to set the tone of the meeting by stating the general expectation from everyone present and to maintain the decorum of the meeting as per the Toastmasters International Guidelines. I would like to begin by stating the vision of the Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. To make this meeting experience seamless for all, I would like to give some few instructions that we need to follow in the online meeting environment. 1. I request all the speakers and role bearers to please prefix their role to their name so that it is easy to identify them. All speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speech. Request the speakers also to confirm that they can see the timer cards before they start their speeches. Do not click on the share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. Please keep yourself on mute until you are required to speak. Kindly keep your camera switched on so that our speakers can enjoy their virtual stage experience and switched off when you're moving around as to not distract our speakers. Please do not post anything on the chat box or for all the participants in the middle of a speech unless the speaker has asked the audience responses. Use reaction buttons as much as you want to convey your appreciation and applause. At Toastmasters, please note that we refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. Please turn off your cell phones or set them on silent mode while you're speaking if you are a speaker. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservations, please let us know. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome the presiding officer of the day. With a thunderous applause, let us welcome the president of the club and the presiding officer for the meeting, Toastmaster Babu Narayan. Babu sir, as we lovingly call him, is a Toastmaster of long standing who has taken up many roles in District 98, the most notable past role being Area Director and Division Director, and now President of Enunciators Toastmasters Club. He is a chartered founder member of the club in Oman and is a past president of Bombay Toastmasters. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Babu Narayan.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meetu, for that elaborate, eloquent, crisp, and true to your name, very sweet introduction. Thank you so much. How many of you are Mumbaikars? Okay, quite a few hands. And how many of you have traveled the by lanes in South Mumbai? Ah, yes. Good, good. So I have some fellow walkers. Well, sometime back, I was walking down one of the by lanes of South Mumbai, and I used to do this quite often when I was in college. And for those of you who might be aware, you have these quaint looking bookstalls at every corner of these by lanes. And I struck up a conversation with an old man who was poring over a huge volume and just about looked up to say hello. What intrigued me was a small placard there which said rupees 50 per day for book reading. I was quite flummoxed at this small card and I said, do you sell books or do you give books to read? So he said, well, I do both. And then I asked him, I said, don't you think that 50 rupees per day is a very small charge in these days? So he smiled and he told me that, why do I have to charge more? Is it to earn money? Why do I have to earn money? Is it for fulfilling my wants and desires? Well, as of now, I'm quite happy with all my wants. I don't have any wants really. In fact, I derive those small pleasures in life by reading myself and by allowing others to read and spreading this good message. And then he told me something which still lurks in my mind. He said, you don't have to seek pleasures of life in every nook and corner around you. You can derive those pleasures by just looking inward into the corner of your mind. And that really set me thinking how often we seek pleasure and happiness outside. We look for external gratification when all that we need to do is to look within ourselves. So, on that note, let us begin our meeting this morning. And first up, let us hear from our guests who have been kind enough to attend this meeting. And we would like to know what really brought them here this morning. May I call upon, you'll have to help me out.
So Meenakshi is there. Then we have Anup as well and Maitri Vyas.
And Ankur
Okay.
also.
Ankur, yeah, Anup. Ankur, correct.
Okay, then. Let us call at least a couple of them this morning and we'll hear from the rest later. Uh, Ankur Dasgupta, yes. Good morning, Ankur, if I may address you so. Uh, let us know what really brought or who brought you here and a few thoughts about yourself. Over to you, Ankur.
Wonderful. First of all, thank you so much. I'm always grateful to be joining such wonderful, amazing, energizing communities. And also grateful to have some wonderful friends like Jyoti and Meetu who got me to this forum. And again, it's a privilege to be meeting you all. I am a storyteller myself. I love stories, genuine ones, real ones. I love keeping it heart to heart. I believe in the power of nurturing relationships. I believe in, as you rightly mentioned, looking into the inward self and becoming more self aware about who we are as people. Like I asked this question to myself, who am I? And we evolve over a period of time, and I love that process of evolution. So that's it, and thank you so much. I'm very grateful and happy to be here.
Thank you, Ankur, for those really wonderful and inspiring words, I must say. And thanks, Jyoti, for introducing Ankur to our meeting. And I'm sure that going forward, we will have the benefit of hearing more and more from Ankur as a member as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jyoti and Meetu. Thank you once again.
And now let us hear from another guest, Meenakshi. Meenakshi Arora, would you like to say something this morning?
Yes, of course, sir. I really feel very, privileged to be a part of this wonderful group. Jyoti has been insisting since a very long time that I must join this group because, you will get to hear a lot of learned people. Like it has always been an inspiration, to hear the people who really motivate you in my life. And I think at this age, if you're sitting there, I don't know your age, but then when you're sitting over there, I'm feeling confident that, oh, it's okay, even I can be of some existence to the society, and I can give something back to the society. Like I've always been of the viewpoint that somebody has transformed my life. I would give all the credit to Jyoti, who just picked me up from the very lower phase of my life, and she has brought me here. Like I will give all the credit to Jyoti. She's been wonderful. She's a wonderful friend, wonderful person, and no words can explain her. Thank you, sir. That is all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Meenakshi, for those really wonderful and inspiring words. In fact, I'm more touched by your humility and the fact that you have been quite inspiring and encouraging in telling us about your friends who brought you here. Thanks, Jyoti, once again. Well, you've put us on a very high pedestal when you use the word learned. That is the right word. Yeah, but we definitely tend to progress towards that pedestal. But I'm sure that this being a very supportive and positive learning environment, as our Sergeant at Arms has said. So we are here for learning from all of the members, and we are sure that once you join us as a member, we've got to learn a lot from you as well. So welcome to the club once again. Welcome to the meeting, and we will turn to our other guests towards the end of the session. And in the interest of time, let us kickstart the meeting. And I will not reveal the theme today, but suffice it to say that we have a Toastmaster who is a trainer by profession and a traveler by passion, a dynamic, enterprising, and effervescent Toastmaster, if I may call him. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, please put your hands together for the one and only Toastmaster Ranjeev Singh. Over to you.
Thank you very much, presiding officer, Toastmaster Babu sir. It is really encouraging, and the energy which you are persuading to others, it is always amazing.
Thank you.
So very warm welcome. Good morning to all Toastmasters and dear guests. The rhythm of falling rain translates into varied meaning for different people. It can be love, happiness, joy, bliss, romance, intensity, poetry, drama, or it can be mix of all these in diverse combinations. Whatever your definition may be, monsoon means melodious magic in Hindi movies. Lend us an ear and you will know why this monsoon showers can't rain down on our parade. Interestingly, monsoon also has a different aspects. One that is filled with hope, passion, and romance. In a country that deeply embraces and adores Bollywood, the presence of rain has become an integral component in the realm of films. So it is time we must hum some of the melodious songs which has been featured in this romantic monsoon weather, and I would like to hum some of them, which very famous song. रिम झिम गिरे सावन सुलग सुलग जाए मन भीगिया जिस मौसम में लगी कैसी ये अगन रिम झिम गिरे सावन. And other song which is one of my very close to heart is लगी आज सावन की फिर वो झड़ी है लगी आज सावन की फिर वो झड़ी है. The theme of the meeting, which is always rejuvenating me energy for entire year, as it is raining outside. If you are in Mumbai, it is already, if you see from window, it is raining. Let us, in our this environment of virtual meeting, let the rain pour in the form of knowledge, wisdom, motivation, and feedback. Let us start our meeting number 6 of Enunciators Toastmasters Club. I would like to explain the structure of this meeting, and if you know, and for the benefit of all the guests who is attending the meeting, it has been divided into 4 parts. The first part is prepared speech round where members will be delivering speeches based on projects and path they have chosen. The second part is a table topic where participants will attempt their impromptu speech. The third is which is something which is a unique of our club, which is a book review. And the final part is the evaluation round in which all the prepared speeches as well as other aspects of section will be evaluated by our general evaluator and his or her team. Now this meeting needs to be helping hand to have an orchestrated music which would be possible with the help of our 4 musicians of this club, and they are followings. The first of that musician will be grammarian. Today's meeting, grammarian is none other than a dynamic leader, trainer, Toastmaster Priya. She will be grammarian for the day. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Priya on the virtual stage. And before she explain her role, I will like to request which is your favorite monsoon song, and if you can hum for 13 seconds, 15 seconds before you explain the role. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranjeev, to bring that energy. I wish I could sing like you, but I'll answer your question. I like that song. I don't know from which movie it is. It's called Aaj Jara
Namak
Pat
Halal.
Jaye. Oh, yes. आज जरा पट जाए तो हमें ना उठाइयो, हमें जो उठाइयो तो खुद भी फिसल जाइयो. I love that song. I just love the energy of that song. Okay. So my role as a grammarian is about noting the most important aspect of any speech, anything that keeps speech hygienic, and that is precision of grammar. So I will be making a note of all the correct and incorrect usages of grammar. I shall be making a note of that, and I shall be presenting towards the end when called by the general evaluator. The reason being, whenever we learn a language, after our first language, we learn it through grammar. So today, if we wish to learn a language, always grammar is taught first. And apart from that, I would also be making a note of the word of the day that people have used. And it is also upon the grammarian to bring about noticeable changes of pronunciation, if at all there is some pronunciation which is incorrect. So let's start with the word of the day today. That is the one that sir has already used. Babu sir has used gratification.
Oh.
Gratification is pleasure gained from satisfaction of a wish fulfillment or a desire. So the satisfaction we get towards it is called gratification. How do people use it? It is mostly used in a phrase like sense of gratification. Let me give you an example. Upon receiving the amount from the government of the martyr, the army officer's family was in a state of gratification. I shall type this in the chat window and keep sending constant reminders so all of us can start using this word, bring it up from our passive dictionary into our very, very active dictionary. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster Ranjeev.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Priya, for explaining your role. And I will urge and request all Toastmasters and dear guests, you can use the word of the day whenever you are getting the opportunity. And we'll call upon the second musician of this morning, and who is none other than timer. And timer for this meeting is Toastmaster Tejas. So Toastmaster Tejas Wow sir, I would like to call upon on the virtual stage. And again, for you also, same, you have to share which is your favorite Bollywood monsoon song, and if possible, you can hum with us. You are on mute, Tejas.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Yeah. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, I am Tejas Bhavsar and I am the timer for today's meeting. As a timer, I will record the time duration of every speech. Every speaker is given a specific time limit. So, I'll be using these color cards to signal the speaker. In case of project speakers, when the speaker reaches the minimum time allotted, I will be showing a green card like this. When the speaker reaches the midpoint of time allotted, I will be displaying a yellow card, and at the end of the speaking time, I'll be showing a red card. For example, for during a 5 it is a 5 to 7 minute speech. I'll be showing green at 5, yellow at 6, and red at the 7th minute. After the allotted time limit, the speaker has 30 seconds grace period to wrap up. At the end of every session, I'll report the time taken by every speaker. Now, as described by Toastmaster Ranji, what's my favorite Bollywood song is? So that is Chak Doom Doom from Dil To Pagal Hai, where they would be dancing on in the rain post their dance class. Yeah.
Great. So thank you very much, Toastmasters Tejas, for sharing and also sharing what is your favorite song. I know everyone might have one or two favorite songs. So this is the time to call upon the third musician of our orchestra, and he is none other than Toastmaster Anil Gangawat. So Toastmaster Anil Gangawat, over to you to explain your role. And before explaining the role or after explaining your role, you have to hum your favorite Bollywood song of monsoon. You are on mute.
I'm sorry. I'm audible now?
Yeah, audible.
Yes. So, greetings, fellow Toastmasters. Good morning. For the benefit of Toastmasters, as a guest, I'm just giving the purpose of our contest. Our contest purpose is to recognize and listen to audio speakers
Uh,
and make a new.
Anil, your voice is not very clear. It is only with me or it is with everyone?
The raindrop falling sound. I don't know, is it because of the rain in your place or like I don't know.
Am I audible now?
Yes, yes, you are.
Now it's
Yeah.
better now.
Okay. So, what I'm saying, the purpose of our counter is to note the words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen to the overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen to the filler sounds, including er. I will also note when the speaker repeats a particular word or phrase like I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, when called upon, I'll present the report to the generally evaluator. Thank you. And before summing up, there are many songs, like I can single out one specific song, but one of the first ones which I had seen in during my early days was Ek Ladki Bhigi Bhagi Si from Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anil, for sharing your Bollywood song and sharing a detail of your role. And now, one more orchestrian or musician of our orchestra of this morning is none other than Toastmaster Mitu Mohanty. I would like to call upon on virtual platform to share your role detail. And again, you have to not hum, you have to sing actually.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranjeev. Morning once again, dear fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. I'm Toastmaster Meetu Mohanty, also the listener for today's meeting. As your listener today, I'll be all ears, which will give me a sense of gratification. Telling you a fun fact: everyone's listening is unique because you listen through filters. Your listening is as unique as your fingerprints. You are the only person in the world who has traveled road to this space in the moment. Your personal path has formed your unique kind of listening. It is a very common mistake, including for many public speakers, to assume everyone listens like me. No, they don't. Telling you another fun fact: These are not my words. These are words of the famous TEDx speaker Julian Treasure. A large part of the communication is always about listening. When we communicate, we speak and listen both. We are, however, only taught to speak in schools and colleges. Even the famous Bollywood songs like Sun 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 Barsat Ki Dhan Sun, which matches our theme for today, or Suniye, Kahiye, Kahiye, Suniye, Suniye na, कहते सुनते बातों बातों में प्यार हो जाएगा. That also focuses on listening and speaking both. So, jokes apart, being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. And being a good listener needs motivation as it allows us to understand the other person's expression of thought. So, there are various levels of Toastmaster International encourages this through the role of a listener. As listeners, we may want to encourage ourselves today constantly to listen attentively. My role as a listener allows me to keep a tab on all the speeches given by our speakers today and take excerpts out of them. I will note interesting tidbits and some golden nuggets of information from all the speakers. And when called upon by the general evaluator, I shall come up with a quiz. And I encourage participation based on your listening prowess. So it is time to set your phones and distractions aside. Turn on your focus to our meeting, and your time starts now. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Ranjeev, now having fulfilled the singing part also.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Mitu, for lovely sharing your role as well as two songs. It was really amazing. So, this musician of four will help me to have the melodious music of this Enunciator meeting. And as we proceed, monsoon always brings happiness and enjoyment during this season. There are nothing better than sitting in your balcony or your home with family, enjoy the constant rain shower while realizing hot pakoras and listening to soulful songs. Thankfully, several Indian singers have created a string of songs over the years, capturing the essence of monsoon season beautifully. Some of the track which I will like to share with you, there is some recent songs also which is "ए बारिश का पानी ए बारिश का मौसम" from the movie Half Girlfriend, and it was sung by Asking and Shasa, and it is one of the melodious song of this time. Sometimes back there was a song which is a Barso Re Mera Barso from movie Guru, and that was sung by our one of the best singer, which is a Shreya Ghoshal, which was featured on Ashwarya Rai. Some of the songs are like Tip Tip Barsa Pani from movie Mohra, which was featured on Ravina Tandon and Akshay Kumar, sung by Udit Narayan and Alka Yagnik. Then movie दिल तो पागल है कोई लड़की है जब वो हंसती है from movie and sung by Lata Mangeshkar. So these are some of the songs. I know every era has given some or other monsoon Bollywood songs which may be very close to your heart. So let us have our first round of first part of the meeting, which is a prepared speech with the whatever coming to your music, your ears, whatever you are able. Hello. I hope I am audible.
Yes, I request everyone to please.
Ranjeev, you're not audible. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I hope everyone heard me when I was speaking. So now it is a time to hear from our speakers who has prepared. They have already prepared, and now it is time for the prepared speech. And the first speaker for the day is Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria. Before I call upon the Toastmaster Jyoti on the virtual stage, I will like to call upon uh, the evaluator of Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria, and he is none other than Toastmaster Akshay Havaldar. Sorry, is it Akshay? I missed.
Yes, 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 it is. It is.
Okay.
Correct.
So I will call upon Toastmaster Akshay Havaldar on this virtual platform, and it is your platform to share the speech detail, and before or after speech detail you have to hum your best or favorite song. Toastmaster Akshay.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranjeev. Good morning to all of you. So before I go into the speech objectives, I'll mention my favorite Bollywood song. So it's not a song per se, but the music instrumental sequence from the movie Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, where Kajol and Shah Rukh dance in the rain. I hope everyone knows with no music and Shah Rukh plays the instrumental this thing. So yeah. So now moving on to the speaker. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria, is attempting her first speech in her pathway presentation mastery, level 1, project 1. So it will be her icebreaker speech. The purpose of this speech is for the speaker to introduce himself or herself to the club, and also to understand the structure of a speech. Timer, please note the timing guidelines are 4 to 6 minutes. So Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria, unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable. Unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable, Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akshay, for the encouraging words. A very good monsoon morning to all of you. Friends, have you ever been in love with the mountains? Dreamt of trekking in the middle of nowhere? Camping in the midst of serene peaks? Walking into the greens into infinity? Wow, that sounds like a dream. Well, this is where our story begins, in the beautiful valley of Kathmandu in Nepal. Our central character was born into a family here, and though she belonged to a conservative community, her family had very forward-thinking values. They believed in providing the best opportunities, and that led to an unexpected journey. As a child, she was sent to a prestigious boarding school outside Nepal. Once again, the mountains awaited her, and she found herself in the hills of Nainital. For 11 years, the school became her second home, where she built confidence, honed decision-making skills, and developed independence. The values and strength she gained there would carry her through the toughest of times. She was a typical happy-go-lucky mountain girl in all terms. After school, reality hit her hard. In her culture, girls are often married off early, with the parents making the decisions. At 19, she found herself engaged to a man she had never met. Moving from the progressive environment of her school to a village in Bihar was a stark contrast. Her husband, a kind and loving man, but he came from a family with 10 siblings. The conservative setup was intimidating for her, and her strong personality created tension and insecurity for the family too. However, she balanced the institution of marriage and was determined to make it work. She decided to first adapt to their way of life, striving to understand their perspective and win their hearts, hence killing all the negativities. Within a year, she created an open and friendly environment for herself, where life wasn't done testing her. The toughest challenge came early in their marriage when they lost two children, one after another at a very young age. The grief was overwhelming, but it was through her inner strength and a belief in the divine that she started living again. The show must go on, she said. Each hurdle she overcame taught her more about life, making her stronger and more determined. She took on the responsibility of caring for her husband's aging parents, ensuring they received the care they needed. This experience taught her patience and empathy, showing her the profound impact of compassion. Well, the worst was not over. It was yet to come when her husband faced a series of severe health challenges. It started with a heart failure, followed up with cancer, a brain stroke, partial paralysis, shoulder dislocation, acute diabetes, and the list can just go on. Each diagnosis felt like another mountain to climb, testing the commitment and love for each other. Through sleepless nights and endless hospital visits, she remained steadfast, drawing on an inner strength she never knew she had. Despite their hardships, she was determined to make the most of the time together. They cherished their moments, finding joy in small things and supporting each other through thick and thin. It's in these moments of shared laughter and quiet strength that she discovered her true tenacity. Challenge she faced and overcame taught her valuable life lessons. Her husband's words of gratification and admiration from the society made her feel she had the power to give. Wow, she was beginning to find her purpose in life. Therein, chose to become a life coach so that she could touch more lives and give in more. Her passion for helping others grew stronger with each experience. She believed in the power of giving and that it is through giving that we truly receive. Her goal was to grow both personally and professionally, continuously learning and sharing experience to inspire and support others. Through these experiences, she learned the importance of kindness, understanding, and perseverance. She focused on the positive aspects of life and kept moving forward no matter the obstacles. And here, with this story of strength, love, and extraordinary challenges, I stand before you. Yes, this is my story, your very own unstoppable, unbreakable, and unshakable Jyoti Bagadia's life story. And before I conclude my speech, I would like to quote Winston Churchill. Quote, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Thank you so much, everyone.
Give a standing audition, please. So, icebreaker speech.
So, Toastmaster Jyoti, you will not be left without singing or humming your best song, Bollywood song, rainy song, whatever you feel like to sing.
Well, I think I can't. I'm a bad singer, really a bad singer, but then I don't know many Bollywood songs. I'm more of a Hollywood person, as you all have been calling me lately. So can I do that bit of Bollywood?
Absolutely fine. If it is a rainy songs also.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and with every thumping, I don't know. I just forgotten. I've just been caught off guard. And I knew a couple of Hindi songs also. I think I was singing them yesterday in the meeting. I think that's one of my favorite songs. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cry is not for me. Raindrops keep falling.
Wow, wow, Milind sir, you are also making this meeting very melodious now. Thank you very much. And now we are going to the second speaker of the day, and she is Toastmaster Sahana. Before I call upon Toastmaster Sahana, I will call on the virtual stage the evaluator, and she is the Toastmaster Priya. And I would like to call upon this virtual stage. And if you like to sing another song of Bollywood, you are most welcome. And you share the speech detail of Toastmaster Sana.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So overwhelming it is, all the songs that we've been singing since morning. Toastmaster Sahana, the second speaker of the day, is presenting her Level 1 Project 2 speech. The purpose of this project is to learn or review the basic methods of writing a speech with a definite purpose, and to present a well-organized speech on any topic of her choice. This is going to be Toastmaster Sahana's Level 1 Project 2 first speech. All the best to you. Timer, please note that the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster Ranjeev.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Priya. Now I will call upon Toastmaster Suhana on virtual stage. So Toastmaster Suhana, you have to also hum the Bollywood song before you start your speech. So Toastmaster Suhana, the symphony of words, the art and crafts of writing, the symphony of words, the art and crafts of writing. Toastmaster Suhana, over to you.
You're on mute.
You are on mute, Suhana. Toastmaster Suhana, you are on mute.
Thank you,
correct myself, Toastmaster Suhana.
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Toastmaster Ranjit. So, पूरा कागज है मेरा, इसमें लिख दिया हजार loves तेरा. So with this, you all can guess about what am I going to speak today. Today, I'm going to speak about symphony of words, the art and craft of writing. So ladies and gentlemen, we will all together embark on a writing journey today and learn more about writing. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever held a pen poised above paper and felt the tantalizing weight of unwritten words? It is as if a symphony is waiting to unfold, note by note, within the rhythm of your thoughts. So let me introduce to this wonderful craft of writing. Writing, dear friends, is more than just putting words on paper. It's a journey into the soul. As Virginia Woolf once said, a woman must have money and a room of her own if she has to write fiction. And it isn't just fiction that demands our attention. Words have the power to shape reality, to challenge the status quo, and to connect us to the innermost parts of ourselves and others. So many of us write. Several people want to write, but we don't. Why is this? So now let me lighten your mood a bit. Have you ever noticed that most of the authors keep telling that everyone has a book inside them, but most of us never get it out? Perhaps it's a daunting blank page in front of us, or the fear that our words won't be profound enough. Maybe it's a lure of procrastination too. So we all get distracted. Suppose something is happening in the kitchen. The dishes suddenly seem so interesting to us that we leave our writing desk and rush to kitchen. The truth is, the hesitation to write is often rooted in the myth that writing must be perfect from the very start. It's not so. Let me tell a secret. Writing is messy. Even the best of the writers struggle with their first drafts. So let me also tell you some of the authors who has interested me, and I think they'll also interest you. Salman Rushdie, the literary titan, asserts the purpose of writing is to make your mother and father drop dead with shame. So what does he mean by that? He emphasizes that writing is about breaking boundaries and exploring the forbidden. It is an activity of the brave. It's about challenging societal norms and daring to speak truths that are often left unspoken. So many of the women also want to write, and it's a great desire for the woman in particular. Why? Because she finds solace and strength in writing. My favorite woman writer, Maya Angelou, wrote to empower and inspire. Her poem, Phenomenal Woman, which you all must have heard, that created waves in the White House. She celebrates the strength, the grace, and the beauty of women, proclaiming that confidence and self-respect are the keys to a woman's allure. Angelou wrote because she had stories to tell, experiences to share, and lessons to impart. Writing was a way of claiming her identity and making her voice heard in a world that often tried to silence her. She was a Black woman. World tried to silence her, but she wrote and heralded her feelings and thoughts to the world. So let me also today take up an interesting activity of making you all write or inspiring you to write. So how can you, dear audience, begin your writing journey? Start with the simple things. Write about your day, your dreams, or even your frustrations. Describe a memory from your childhood or pen a letter to your future self. The key is to write consistently and passionately. Remember, every great masterpiece began with a single word, with a simple word, and a beautiful word. So to conclude, let us remember the words of Ernest Hemingway. He says, there is nothing in writing. All you have to do is to sit in front of a typewriter and bleed. And today we are not using typewriters. We are sitting in front of our monitors and bleeding to get that first beginning sentence. So Elizabeth Gilbert reminds us to recognize that creative living is a path for the brave. Dan Brown encourages us to write what you love. And Stephen King asserts that if you want to be a writer, you must do two things. Above all others, read a lot and write a lot. To enhance your writing, immerse yourself in the works of great authors. Read widely and voraciously. Some of the best books to start with are To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, 1984 by George Orwell, and Beloved by Toni Morrison. These books will not only inspire you, but also teach you the nuances of the craft. So pick up that pen and let your words flow. The world is waiting to hear your story. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sahana, for such an enlightening and delivery of your speech. So here is the third speaker of the day, and he is none other than Toastmaster Amol. And before I call Toastmaster Amol on this virtual stage, I will request his evaluator, Toastmaster Lawrence Mohan, to be on the virtual stage. And I know you may also have some of your Bollywood monsoon favorite song. It's absolutely fine, whether it is 50s or it is 2024. Whichever is your favorite, you can hum before you give the speech details. Over to you, Toastmaster Lawrence.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Am I visible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Amol is attempting level 1, project 2 of presentation mastery path. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. The time allotted for this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish all the best to the speaker. Before I go, I would like to tell my favorite song that the TMoD has already mentioned. It is Tip Tip Barsa Pani from 1994 film Mora. I will just read out two sentences. I'm not a good singer. Tip tip barsa pani, pani ne aag lagai. That's all. It doesn't sound
Thank
like
you very much.
lyrics.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Over to you.
Thank you. And thank you for explaining the role, Toastmaster Lawrence. I will now call upon the speaker, third speaker of the day, Toastmaster Amol. Toastmaster Amol, you believe me or not? Will you believe me or not, Toastmaster Amol? And before you start your speech, you have to sing your favorite song, monsoon song.
Yes, please
It's
do.
absolutely fine, even if you, if you speak
Am I,
Marathi song.
yeah, am I perfectly audible and visible? Yeah. So I'll start with the song. I have two songs actually. One is Marathi and another one is the Hindi one. So Marathi is I'll just try to sing it up. धगाला लागली कड पाणी ठेम ठेम गड चल ग राणी गाऊया गांधी घुमूया पाखरा संग. So this is the Marathi song, and another one is I'll just modify it according to our theme. So it's like प्यार हुआ इकरार हुआ है प्यार से फिर क्यों डरता है दिल कहता है दिल रास्ता मुश्किल मालूम हमें है कहाँ मंजिल. This is as per the Toastmasters themes. So in Toastmaster we know where is our destination is. So this is two songs I know about the Bollywood. So I'll start with the speech now. Shall I?
All the best. Yeah, all the best.
Okay, so I'll start with me. So my dear guests and fellow Toastmasters, before I start with my speech, I want to ask you few questions. May I? So friends, you have ever faced problem or a situation in which people didn't believe in you, no matter how hard you may have tried. They would have said, how can we believe in you? Have you ever inquired this aspect of life? I'm sure many of us may have mastered this aspect of life. However, I believe some of us are still struggle to manage this aspect of life. In our journey of life, through the journey, we encounter doubters, skeptics, naysayers. They are people who question our ability, our dreams, and our potential. They cast shadow of doubt on our aspirations, leaving us to wonder, do they believe in me? Or what is important, more importantly, is do I believe in myself? Hi, I'm Toastmaster Amol Satpute. My topic of today's speech is you believe me or not? You believe me or not? I am the one who has faced or encountered this trust issue mostly in my personal and professional life. When I was a child, people were skeptical about me and my future. Even my family members didn't believe me during those times. They were used to discuss in front of me and in absence of me as well that this is a useless fellow. Nothing special will ever happen with him in his life. The first set of people who are non believers are those who are nearer and dearer to us. For me, the situation was not different. People used to say to me, it's not your cup of tea to achieve success. As a financial background is not worthy to support your aspiration. But I responded, or I used to respond them, you believe me or not. I believe in myself, and that unwavering belief fueled my determination. I want to mention a story of mine from childhood. There was a neighbor of mine who was veterinary doctor by profession, and his son was very bright student who used to score good grades in comparison to me. He was always in self gratification about his son. He taunted me many a times on several occasions that I am a useless fellow and he believes that nothing great will be going to happen in life. But finally, what it takes, the inner dialogue. It doesn't matter how people believe in you or think of you. What matters most is what we think of us and what self talks we carry in our minds. What truly matters is our inner dialogues, the conversation we do with ourselves. Self talk shapes our future or reality. When faced with the challenges, I reminded myself I am capable, I am resilient, I will prove them wrong. Gradually, I transform my doubt into determination and setbacks into stepping stone. In this way, all these people help me to achieve my life goal, both professionally and personally. Whatever I am today is because of these people only. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for a person who has started his career or journey from a small town and in mediocratic situation to face this metro culture and challenges. Today, I can manage the people who don't believe in me, even they are from my team also. Here, I am appealing to you and all my near and dear ones, whether you believe me or not. I'll be always there for you, no matter what it takes. You believe me or not, I will do whatever it takes to support you in all kind of situation and circumstances. Believe. You believe me or not, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. That is the key that keeps me growing, moving forward in all the circumstances. And this is something I want all of you to go with me and say with me. Can you say all of, can you all say with me three times? You believe me or not, I believe in myself. You believe me or not, I believe in myself. You believe me or not, I believe in myself. And that is something will take us to face this world. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much for such an energetic and gratified three different speeches. It was like a soul music for me. Three different music instrument by three different speeches. With this, we are at the close of the first session. Let us, before we go to the next, let us have 1 minute's break and let us be on the camera mode and have a one Kodak moment and let us take one pic. If everyone is, and who will take this opportunity, whoever is taking this opportunity, please take us Kodak moment.
Okay,
Maybe
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's about to be a Kodak moment. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, captured. Thank you. Back to you,
thank
TMoD.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Toastmaster Satish for this. Now we have already completed first segment. Now it is time for the impromptu speech, and this is the second stage of our meeting. We have the table topic master, who is none other than Toastmaster Satish Sharthi. I will call him on this virtual stage to take this session. And before you go for this session, you have to sing your favorite Bollywood monsoon song. Over to you, Toastmaster Satish.
Okay, thank you very much, TMoD, Toastmaster of the Day. My favorite monsoon song is सावन का महीना आया है घटा से बरसा है पानी mahiya bujha de. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain, and monsoon is that season to dance. And I'm ready here with allowing people to dance with my topic. So are you ready for this? I need some response.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay.
Yes.
So before I request timer to come over the virtual stage and give the timing guideline with regards to table topics. Timer to come, please.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah. The table topic speakers have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So at the end of 1 minute, I'll be showing a green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll be showing a yellow card. And at the end of 2 minutes, I'll be showing a red card. The speaker will have an additional 30 seconds grace period to wrap up. Please continue. And over to TMoD.
Hello. So, as I'm starting the table topic sessions, I would request each interested speaker to show either a virtual hand or physical hand so that I can pick and choose to you. Okay, here goes the first. 1, 2. I also request guests to raise their hands, please. Thank you very much. So I would like to choose my first speaker, and I would like to choose Amol. Amol, Toastmaster Amol, for you, the topic is monsoon moods and memories. Monsoon moods and memories, Toastmaster Amol.
Yeah, thank you. Monsoon has a special place in everyone's life. We have so many memories attached to it. Think of the tea and monsoon and pakoras. It's a icing on the cake. And if you have a balcony, it's especially to the people who lives in the Mumbai or kind of metro cities. They don't have the space to enjoy, but they have the balconies. In that balconies, there's a special corner where you have table and a chair. And for the drinkers, it's another occasion. They enjoy their drinks with the droppings of dropping music of the rain. And it's a mood where we can do the self gratification that we enjoy, we cherish our childhood and adulthood memories. Maybe some of us have stayed as a bachelors. In a bachelors, it's altogether a different fun. As a bachelor, we used to visit several places as a monsoon safari or monsoon trek. We have visited so many places that cherish my just I cherish that memory in my mind when I think of the monsoon. And again, having the music in the monsoon season, like Tip Tik Barsa Pani, will will enhance your mood, and you will be able to go lively in your life. So that is something from me. Over to you, Toastmaster Brene. A table topic
Thank
master. Sorry.
you. Thank you, Toastmaster Amol. In fact, you ignited great memories in my head. And with memories, I would like to choose my next speaker for table topics. And he happens to be Mr. Ankur, Toastmaster Ankur Das Gupta. And for you, the topic is childhood memories of monsoon. Childhood memories of monsoon, Toastmaster Ankur.
Hi everyone, thank you so much. I remember the times when I used to take a walk with my grandfather to the post office. And I specifically remember the times when it used to rain. So there were two distinct things I remember very clearly. One is we had a guava tree at our backyard, and there were lots of guavas, and ideally there were people who used to just, climb the tree and pick them up because it was just right in our backyard and slightly, towards the outside. So the walk to the post office was really something different because while walking, there were times when we had one umbrella, the Dadaji's black umbrella, and I could barely fit in, but I could cling on to him and walk, holding his hand. And it was something I dearly remember. And in our backyard, there was a garden at that point of time till it got renovated. And there was these patches where I used to make paper boards. And that also is something my grandfather taught me how to make. And that is one experience I really love because he used to be with me at times when I used to run those boats, in those patches filled with water. And those experiences were something now I remember that very close to my heart, and perhaps I should go back to them once again and do those simple things in life to revisit and get those happy memories back in some way, and probably do those things with my daughter whenever possible. And monsoon has its own charm, has its own vibe, has its own sound, has its own frequency. So yes, I feel that every season is wonderful. However, monsoon, I think, is amazing to enjoy and be felt. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ankur. I would like to request others to participate, guests as well. I would be more than happy to choose guests for table topic.
You can also raise your hands, okay?
So,
raise your hand, raise your
any
hand.
taker? Okay, so, okay. I would like to choose Toastmaster Sahana. And Toastmaster Sahana, for you, the topic is college memories and monsoon. Monsoon. College memories and monsoon, Toastmaster Sahana. You're on a mute. You're on mute, Toastmaster Sahana.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for that lovely topic, Toastmaster Satish. I would love rain like anything. People used to say, rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. But I would like to call rain, rain, come today. I want to be in a sway. During my college days also, I enjoyed the rain so much. I used to drench in the rain with my friends. Along with my friends, I purposely used to, I never try to protect myself under a shelter, but I just wanted to keep going in the rain and hum a song. And also we also used to, all our friends used to hold each other, and we used to put a particular step, to go further, singing some childhood songs also. And that was a very, very amazing experience, I say. And eating that hot butta during that monsoons, during that rain, it would used to elate my spirits, and it also used to give a kind of lot of romantic mood, I can say. People around in the college also. Then people in the college also, like whenever there is a rain, we never used to get holiday. We used to bunk our classes and come out of our classes to be outside and to enjoy the nature. So rain is such a wonderful thing. Even the petrichor or the smell of that rain inspires us. I want to always snuggle into my bed with a book, with my favorite novel during the rainy days, and have a hot cup of coffee along my bed. So that is what I loved during my college days, during my childhood days, and even today I love it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sahana. It was a nostalgic experience at my end. I really went down the memory line in 90s. And with this, I would like to call on virtual stage Toastmaster Rupali. And for her, Toastmaster Rupali, the topic is the movie you watched in monsoon. The movie you watched in monsoon season. Toastmaster Rupali. Kindly, yes, over to you, Toastmaster Rupali.
Thank you so much for giving opportunity. But this topic actually, it is, you can say that I am not the person who is watching, interested watch movies. But I feel that movies who can give good experience, good fun, are more. I'm more interested in that. So monsoon is particularly not the time actually we get relax and watch movie, because we are surrounded with lots of work, whether it is office work and household work. But somehow, if I'm getting opportunity that to watch movie, I'll go with comedy movies, and yes, comedy movies with my family, and having the hot tea with garam pakoda will be the best way of enjoying the monsoon here. And keeping in mind that our son is also with us, so watching movie who can give good knowledge and good inspiration all the time. Now we have very much choosy about watching movie, because we are going the entire family together. So comedy movies are the one who I select most of the time. And of course we enjoy monsoon. Lot of preparatory work come during the monsoon. So,
and the best part, if it rain every day, children like me get holiday for schools.
So that's another
Oh,
headache
yes.
for us, that because of monsoon and childrens are getting holiday. So again, it is not so easy to handle both the work, like office work and child work together. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rupali. I am reminded of Baburao Ganpatrao Apte because you talked about comedy. So with this comedy, I'm gonna choose my last table topic speaker, and she come up on the virtual stage, please. And if she can be spotlighted, uh, I can't see her spotlighted. Nevertheless, Or
She's coordinated.
okay,
Yes.
Toastmaster Uma Agarwal. For
Jyoti
you,
is
the
here.
topic is your favorite place during monsoon
Very nice.
you would
Very
like to visit. Your favorite place you would like to visit during monsoon. Guest Uma Agarwal. Over to you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
No,
This is
no, 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 no.
speaking. So the best place that I would like to visit during monsoon is hills. Though people would say that it's not the right place. Growing up in Nepal, where hills is major part of we are surrounded with hills and mountains. I'm not much of a beach person, so I prefer to go to hills, upward, and going to hills. It gets slippery. It's little dangerous to be up there during rain, but I have grown up. I know how to manage around the hills during monsoon time, and that early morning tea and samosas that we get over there in the hills in Nepal. We have small cafes. They are not fancy cafes. They are just regular cafes that you get in villages, sort of thing, because hills are not so developed places in Nepal. So having samosa and chai and walking around in your raincoat, going around, and then small houses, we would enter in people's houses, and we would say namaste. And then people would ask you, come over, come inside, because they're very hospitable, warm. So this is the way I would spend my monsoon time, if at all I happen to be in the hills during rainy season. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you. And I'm very glad that I managed to raise my hand today, and I'm able to speak. This has been a big achievement, though it's small for you guys, but it's very small achievement, big achievement for me. Thank you.
Toastmaster Uma, journey of 1,000 miles start with the first step. So that's how it goes. Thank you very much for coming over virtual stage. And for me, it's time to wind up the session and invite timer Tejas Bhavsar for his timing report on table topic masters timing. Over to you, Toastmaster Tejas Bhavsar.
Yeah, thank you, Satish. So the timer report is as follows. Toastmaster Amol took 1 minute 37 seconds. Toastmaster Anku Dasgupta took 2 minutes 8 seconds. Toastmaster Sahana took 2 minutes 6 seconds. Toastmaster Rupali took 2 minutes 11 seconds, and Toastmaster Uma completed her speech in 1 minute 40 seconds. So all of them are eligible for voting. Thank you.
Perfect. So now I would like to go back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjeev. Over to you.
Thank you. Am I audible?
You are. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Table Topic Master Satish, for such a enthusiastic session. Now we are moving to the third segment of the day. Before we go to the third segment, I would like to also share that it is not only Bollywood, it is also the different regional language movies. They have also made such a monsoon songs. Also, I would like to share, even in Hollywood, there are many songs which describes and enjoy the rainy songs. Now, before further ado, I will request and call upon the book reviewer. And today, as we have, this is one of the USP of our Enunciator Toastmaster Club, which is a book review. And for this, today we have animate, emotional, intelligent coach and speaker Mr. Milind Kher sir, and he is a CEO of HQ Learning Company that focus on behavior assessments using the extended disk platform and other intervention. So he's also ICF certified coach. He works with human mind and human relations to enable personal and professional excellence. So before further ado, I would like to call upon on the virtual stage Mr. Milind sir, and over to you, sir.
Yeah.
Before you start this book review, I will also request you to share your favorite monsoon song, and also I will request to sing for us.
Okay. So am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So the
Nice
monsoon
to
song
see
goes
you
like
here.
this. The monsoon song goes like this. हाय हाय ये मजबूरी, ये मौसम और ये दूरी, पल पल तड़पाए, तेरी दो टकिया की नौकरी से मेरा लाखों का सावन जाए. Yeah. Okay, so it gives the flavor of the rains, right? Okay, great. So, are we okay to move for the book review now?
Yes, sir.
So the
Yes,
book,
sir.
yeah. So the book that I'm going to review is Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. So to just give you a brief background, Brene Brown is a phenomenal writer who has really promoted the concept of vulnerability. So we've all also come across her books like Daring Greatly, Rising Strong, and other books, and this is a culmination of everything. Now, as an emotional intelligence specialist, I really love this book. And she's called it Atlas of the Heart. I can just as well call it the Bible of life, because she runs through a gamut of 87 emotions. Can you believe that? 87 emotions. And she tells us that what we need to look for is emotional granularity. Now, what is emotional granularity? She says, fundamentally, what do we feel? We feel sad, we feel mad, and we feel happy. Okay, so those are three emotions. But then there are so many nuances of those emotions, and there are 13 different places of the heart where we go, where these 87 emotions are all spread across. So it's really impossible for me to do justice to the review, because that it'll take hours. But in the few minutes that I'll be able to put across to you, let me tell you some very basic, fundamental things that I just loved about this book. This book, there are a few concepts which are fascinating and which I came across first time. There is a concept called Schadenfreude. Okay, it's a German word. Okay, there's a concept called Freudenfreude. So Schadenfreude is the joy that we feel at the discomfort and the unhappiness of others. Okay, which of course she doesn't say that we should not practice it, because when people do trolling, when people do body shaming, when people do victim shaming, all this which is happening, that is Schadenfreude. And also common enemy intimacy. Common enemy intimacy means, suppose you have a political setup and all the people get together against one political party, not because they have any ideology, but just because they hate that party. So this kind of a thing never builds a lasting connection. Freudenfreude is when we find happiness in the happiness of others. So this is very similar to the uh, Buddhist concept of mudita. Okay, so very briefly, I'll tell you, Buddhism has four fantastic postulates: metta, mudita, karuna, and upekha. So metta is to love everybody. Mudita is to find happiness in the joy of others. Karuna is to feel sadness in the sadness of others. And upekha is to disregard whatever is uncomfortable for us. Now, two more words she comes up with. One is shoy, and the other is braggitude. So I'll tell you the thing about Shoy. In a few days, I'm going to have to interview somebody for their immense success. So I feel very happy about their success. So feeling happy about somebody's success, that is called Shoy. So the sentiment that I'm going to have in that interview is going to be one of Shoy. The other is gratitude. Gratitude is when we express gratitude that the other person is happy for our joy. Okay, so these are both, so to say, mirrors. And Brene Brown, in her book Atlas of the Heart, tells us three fundamental things that everybody wants, so that they can be really appreciated and feel good about themselves. So people want to be seen, people want to be heard, and people want to be valued. So if we are able to do these three things for people, then that's fantastic. And also a distinction she makes between pity and sympathy on the one hand and empathy on the other. So she says pity actually disconnects people, while empathy connects people. So when you see someone and you say, "Oh, poor you," the subtext that you're giving that person is, "Hey, I am not in your shoes, and boy, am I so glad that I'm not in your shoes. But yeah, I feel bad for you." So that is pity. Empathy is when you not only try to understand what the other person is feeling, but actually step into their shoes, and it's an experiential thing. So you have three kinds of empathy. You have cognitive empathy, where you understand; you have emotional empathy, where you feel the same emotions; and you have compassionate empathy. And when you have compassionate empathy, then you really feel a very, very strong sense of compassion for those people. And that is how we can really build all kinds of connections in the world. So I can I can go on and on, but this is what I would like to generally present regarding the book. And if you all want to ask me any questions regarding the book, also I'm most uh, happy to answer, because I will confess I am not a speaker, I'm a listener. Okay, so as a coach, I have been trained to listen for 80% of the time and to speak for only 20% of the time. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my review. You can definitely ask me any questions if you so like. I see Meetu smiling as a fellow coach. Okay, yeah.
Sir, we are very happy to see you here, Milind sir. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to you. And my question to you is, you said 87 emotions. This really has, what would that 87 emotions would be? I know you can't explain
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I'll tell you, in
Ah.
the level of emotional granularity.
Please, if you can tell around 10 or some emotions which are really important.
Now let's say you talk about anger. You you don't just say that a person is angry. You can say that a person is irritated. You can say that a person is angry. You can say that a person is enraged. You can say that a person is furious. You can say that a person is apoplectic. So these are all very subtle nuances which are there for every emotion. Okay, I'm sorry I picked up an example of a negative emotion, or let's say not negative, nothing is negative, an unpleasant emotion, but inevitably it is human nature that it is always the unpleasant emotions that immediately come to our mind. So let me counter it with a pleasant one also. So we feel joy, we feel happiness, we feel elated, okay, and we feel ecstasy. There are so many shades of joy, right? It's a very, very rich canvas that we look at when we look at the whole palette of human emotion. I see Jyoti's hand raised, and then I see
Thank you.
Priya's hand raised. So I'll take your questions, please.
Yes, sir. Since I'm your mentee, I get to hear a lot of. I'm fortunate to receive a lot of knowledge from you about emotional intelligence and everything. But I'm not fortunate to hear you sing so often. If you do have time, can we have one more monsoon song from you? That was a beautiful start that you gave.
So I sung one in the beginning. You want one more?
One more, because we
Okay.
never get to hear you this form of you.
Okay. That's a, yeah. Priya, want to say something before that?
Yes, sir. Keeping the topic in mind, I wanted to ask you, does the book also talk about how people manage their emotions? Now that she's given us, a plethora of emotions that are there, 87 that you say. Does the book also encourage people on how they can manage emotions to understand so that I can buy that?
Absolutely. See, other than the traditional people on emotional intelligence like Daniel Goleman and Travis Bradbury, I would very highly recommend two people who demonstrate EI at the practitioner level. One is Brene Brown, and the other is an author called Vanessa Van Edwards. So Vanessa has also written a book called Captivate and a book called Cues, which all centers around emotional intelligence. She's amazing. And Brene Brown, of course, is in a different class altogether. The kind of research she has done for this book, Priya, she interacted with 7,000 people to produce this book. And
Thank you.
Experience that has gone into it. So most certainly, I recommend it.
That's going to be my next buy. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Amol.
Yeah, I just want to because this is a era of AI.
Yeah.
Correct. So everybody is looking forward to be to make their career in artificial intelligence.
Yes.
So how significant is emotional? It is EI, I think, emotional intelligence in this era of AI. So will you be elaborate a little bit on
Yeah,
this?
definitely. In fact, I in Pune, I had attended a LinkedIn local meet where I had to speak on AI versus EI. And the first thing that I told the audience is that there is no conflict. AI and EI work together. Okay, so there is a lot of work that is going on in terms of being able to decode people's emotions by reading their facial expressions. So machines are being taught how different expressions look. So whenever this kind of a thing happens, uh, the machine is able to tell you how that other person is feeling. And it's up to the coder, okay? It's up to the coder how much human emotion they're able to bring into the systems that they're creating for AI. To be very honest, I'm not happy with the way the coders are working currently. They're completely left-brained and extremely poor on emotional intelligence, and it's going to take a long time, honestly. Yeah.
So with timer permission, maybe I want to add one more question in this. If timer permits.
Sure.
May I ask?
Yeah, 1 minute more we have.
Yeah.
1 minute more we have.
So because it's my personal observation and feeling that nowadays there is a emotional I can say detachment within the family also. We used to have extended family in earlier time, maybe in the era of 90s or 80s. It's an extended family and they used to stay together in the all the occasions. They used to celebrate festivals and all. But nowadays it's getting we are talking about the nano family culture, and it's happening in all over the India also, which we talk about the term of Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world as a family. But how we can use this within our day-to-day culture or day-to-day activity or within family to improve the bonding?
Put away your smartphones. Simplest solution.
Okay, very nice and short, crisp answer. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so I think that does it as far as my time goes. So thanks very much for all of you into this event. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Milind sir, for such a within 10 minutes you are able to give the best song for ears of 17 people who are in this meeting. And I know this 10 minutes is just a teaser for us. We would request and our VP education, we should keep one session or at least for 1 hour for educational session next time for from Milind sir. Thank you very much, sir, for this session.
My pleasure.
Now, as we are landing to the last segment of our this session, I will request our general evaluator Sohan Manik to be on this virtual stage. And again, for you also, this tradition will continue to share, hum, and or sing the song which you love, this monsoon song. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ranjeev. I think the entire time I was stressing about what song to speak rather than my GE role. So thank you so much for that. Well, I don't have a lot of song options in my palette. So I think I just have two favorite songs. That is one, of course, being Tip Tip Barsa Pani. And second is Chum Chum from the movie Baghi. These are the two favorite songs that I write which are related to the race. So that's that. Okay, moving on. Hello everyone, my name is Toastmaster Soham Manik and I'm going to be the general evaluator for today's meeting. For the guests and the new members, my role as a general evaluator would be giving a general overview for this particular meeting. My role is divided into three segments. The first segment would be the evaluators evaluating the prepared speeches. Second would be the tag team report, that is a timer, our counter, and grammarian, and the listeners report. And third would be my report, which will be, I will be talking about the entire meeting, about all the role players, and a general feedback from my side. Without any further delay, let's get to business. I would like to call upon the timer to read out the timing guidelines for the evaluators. Sorry, Tejas, you're on mute.
Sorry, my bad. Hello everyone. For guidelines for evaluations are as follows. For speech evaluators, the similar timelines are 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds, and 3 minutes, followed by a 30-second grace period. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you. It's time to call our first evaluator, Toastmaster Akshay, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Jyoti's speech. Toastmaster Akshay, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, thank you so much, Toastmaster Soham. So, my target speaker, Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria. First of all, I would like to wish you many congratulations on attempting a wonderful icebreaker speech. You truly lived the title of your speech, that was unstoppable, unbreakable, and unshakable. The experiences that you had and the values that you learned through this speech were truly insightful for us to grow as we learn and grow. Three things I like most about your speech. The first one was you told your story in third person. This is something I found really interesting. So you at the end you told that this is my story, but good work on that. Secondly, you used your voice modulation very well, so that all the listeners could connect to your story personally. And the third one was what you explained in very much detail as to what values you learned out of all the life events that you had in your life. So those were the points that I really appreciate, and kudos to you for that. Keep working on them. There are few points which I want to highlight, which you can improve upon as you go on in your Toastmaster journey. The first one is that you should set your camera angle in such a way that the viewers could see your hand gestures and body language. So that was something missing. And the second, a very small point is when you are giving your icebreaker speech, you should also mention the reason why you joined Toastmasters. So that is it. So all in all, very wonderful speech, a very wonderful attempt, and I wish you all the very best for your journey in Toastmasters. Thank you so much, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akshay. That was a very crisp and apt report. Moving to our second evaluation, I would like to call Toastmaster Priya, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Sahana's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya.
Sure, thank you. And I'd love to see the timer cards. Too. Okay. Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Shana. Toastmaster Sahana, I know that you are a writer by profession, and you have authored many books. Needless to say, I'm also the grammarian today, and I must tell you that most of my good usages of grammar, that page on the good usages of grammar has been mostly populated by you. So kudos to your amazing usage of word, your diction, your clarity, your articulation has always compelled me. In fact, you have inspired most people to speak so eloquently. You have such amazing verbiage, intelligible vocabulary, replete in almost every second sentence and almost every sentence of yours. I really feel that we all commend you for being
Amol, please.
Yeah, so we really commend you to be bring that aspect of the writer's element in your speech. Also, I found that you inspired a lot of people today through your speech, especially for me, picking up the pen and writing something, because I have been thinking about content development, not like writing books right now. I'm at a very nascent stage. I got inspiration from them. So content clarity and plus the construct of that entire content was amazing. You lived your entire objective is what I can say. So I would say that the biggest compliment to anybody who's giving the speech is that when they actually live the objective. And you wanted people to just pick up the pen, and your writing can be messy in the first. It's absolutely okay. Just give it a head start. So which means that the objectives, apart from that, you have given a new message to everyone, and you're being very clear about it. In just minimal possible words, you've given maximum possible message. Their impact was very good. But as they say, that for anyone to become like a beautiful cut and embellished diamond, there can be some feedback that we would like to give. Toastmaster Sahana, you are always so good with your speeches, and we also want you to be absolutely purely visible in that way. What happens is that I felt that the camera angle was below, and then you had to look down and see. So if you can adjust that, and you can take it a little notch higher so that we can see. Another one is, I would like you to, apart from your words, you can work with your body language, especially your hand gestures. So in an online meeting, it's always nice to use the upper part of your torso, especially your hand movements, giving open-handed gestures, outward gestures, and inward whenever you wish to, because your gestures actually complement whatever you are wanting to say. And apart from that, your facial expressions, we always have seen this indelible smile on your face. If you could also use a few more facial muscles to enhance your message, that would be apt. All in all, your speech has been so wonderful, to the point. You are an amazing speaker, and all the best for your future speeches. Thank you so much, and over to the general evaluator. Toastmaster Sonic.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Priya. That was a great evaluation. Now moving to our ultimate evaluator, that is Toastmaster Lawrence, will be evaluating Toastmaster Amol's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Lawrence.
Thank you, General Evaluator. The evaluation guidelines for Toastmaster Amol Satpuse's speech stated that the speaker need to have a special purpose statement. I'm also hearing it for the first time. I never saw it in my evaluation sheet. And the goal of the speaker was to meet this purpose statement in his speech. Even though the speaker did not specify the purpose, I could gather from Amol's speech that His purpose for the speech was to make the audience to agree that you believe in me or not, I believe in myself. And he was successful in getting it to the audience. Amol started his speech with a question. And then with that, he was able to grab audience attention. Kudos to you. Kudos to Amol for that. Amol had also included a story in his speech to give a personal touch to his speech. Most of us have an issue of not believing in ourselves even when we are capable of doing something. Amol's speech gives the audience a confidence to believe in ourselves. Now, what are the improvement points which can make Amol's speech better? I have two suggestions. Even though Amol had delivered the speech standing, I felt Amol was reading the speech. The monitor was visible in his specs. As far as prepared speeches are concerned, it is advised to deliver the speeches without referring to the notes. Then you will be able to become a better speaker going forward. If you read the speeches, then you will not be able to concentrate on eye movement, voice modulation, body language, all those things. So my suggestion to Amol is to deliver the speech going forward without reading the speech. I felt that the speaker needed to work on transition of the thoughts in the speech, because the speaker started with focus on, do I believe in myself? And then later shifted to, I am always there for it, two different thoughts. So I felt that it was abrupt that he can improve upon. My suggestion also to the speaker to take the help of the mentor, because I felt some of the words were pronounced wrongly. These addition thoughts I am giving. The speaker has started his speech with a good note. This means that he is become being a better speaker. By incorporating some of these changes, the speaker can improve the speech better. I am looking forward to hearing many more speeches from Amol going forward. That's all from me. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, general evaluation.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lawrence. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the evaluators. Everyone has given such ideal and apt and crisp report and evaluations for their respective speakers. Now, coming to the next segment, that is the tag team report for the timer, accounter, grammarian, and the listener. I would like to call the timer to give the timing reports, and I would even request the timer to even read out the reports of the prepared speeches. I think those were missed out at the time. So first, read out the evaluators report, and then the prepared speeches report. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Soham. So the report for the prepared speeches is as follows. Toastmaster Jyoti took 5 minutes 45 seconds. Toastmaster Sahana Sundar took 6 minutes 56 seconds. And Toastmaster Amol took 5 minutes 59 seconds. So all of them are eligible for voting. Now coming to the prepared speeches, the speech evaluations. So Toastmaster Akshay took 1 minute 42 seconds. Toastmaster Priya Rathore took 3 minutes 23 seconds. And Toastmaster Lawrence took 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Unfortunately, Akshay would not be eligible for voting as he finished before time. So that's it from my end.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tejas. Well, just one correction out there. Actually, all the evaluators do qualify. So for prepared speeches, we have a grace period not
Okay.
only after the maximum time limit, that is whatever 6 minutes, 7 minutes, or 3 minutes. We even have
Yeah.
and buffer time before the qualifying time, that is for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes. So in short, even if the person
Yeah.
crosses 1 minute 30 seconds, they do qualify as for voting.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Bye.
Thank you. Now moving to the next role player, that is Toastmaster Anil, who's the R counter. Can I please have him on stage to give us the R counter reports?
Yes. Thank you, General Evaluator. I would like to share my screen for giving the report. I hope my screen is visible. Yes. So this is what it looks like. So we had 19 hours from the TMoD, and in all we had 179 hours arms repeat words. So I'm not going to details, but just the ones which were highlighted was like, I think Mitu was flawless. I think I could not find anything. Babu sir, I think, had 3 hours and 2 arms. With Lawrence, I think I had just 3 pauses. Sahana, I think, was very great in her first attempt, but in the second attempt, when she was delivering the impromptu speech, there we had too much of arms. Most of the arms are during the impromptu speech, and repeats were that was repeated 5 times. And Rupali, I think it's stark. 30 hours were there during her impromptu speech, and was repeated 3 times. That's it from my side. I can share this report. Total, we had encountered 179 crutch sounds and filler words. That's it. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. Moving to our next role player, that is the grammarian. Could I please have Toastmaster Priya to give her reports?
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Soham. Now, in the grammarian's report, I would first start with the good usages of grammar. With the good usages of grammar, we've had quite a few in today's meeting. It starts with institution of marriage. Now, this is in no particular order. Tenacity, symphony of words, tantalizing weight of unwritten words, daunting blank pages, lure of procrastination. Then we had masterpiece, vociferous nuances of the craft, unwavering belief, vulnerabilities, resilience, transformed doubt with determination. This is, I would say, it's not just good usage of grammar. This is about using it in an instrument, grammatical instrument that is used. Mediocratic situation, petrichor, snuggle, culminating, gamut, emotional granularity, apocalyptic, palette of human emotions, and many more. So I was scrupulously writing, and I have missed out some of the very good usages of grammar also because of time. Now we had some of the not so good usages of grammar, where I'd like to start with as a financial background. So here, this is an article error. So this sentence requires a little restructuring. So you could talk about as a financial consultant or in my financial background or whatever were you wanting to say. Then I can pack and choose to you. I can pack and choose to you. No. So so this requires again some sentence relook at the sentence. People who lives in the Mumbai. People who lives in the Mumbai. So in this sentence there are 2 errors. One is an error of the article the Mumbai. No, since it's a proper noun, so we are not going to use any articles before that. And people who live in Mumbai, when we say people, so we are talking about, it is taken as 3rd person singular. Some of us stays as a bachelor. Some of us have stayed as bachelors. So also will not come. A company that focuses on, subject verb agreement error. So company, it is taken as 3rd person singular, collective noun. Okay, before further do will become before further ado. The India, it will be, again, this is a proper noun, so no article before that. Okay, I'd like to bring about some punctuation errors also into our notice. Woman. So woman, it's WOMAN is woman, woman, and WOMEN is women. Some more. We had the E effect also seen here. Sometimes people use the E effect when something starts with an S sound. So for example, starting, it was spoken as is starting, is speaker, is step. So we can say starting, speaker, and step. In order to avoid that, make the hissing sir sound first. It goes like this. Speaker. So your E effect will get eliminated. Now, very quickly coming to people who use the word of the day, I would say that this time a little disappointment because this word of the day was not used in its full capacity. Toastmaster Babu sir used it. Toastmaster Amol, Toastmaster Ranjeev, and further, I'm human to err. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Soha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priya. Moving to our last role player, that is our listener. Can I please hand over the stage to Toastmaster Meetu to give her report as a listener? Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Soham, for giving me another chance to feel gratified. I've prepared a few questions to know if everyone was really listening. There is no buzzer, so just please raise your virtual hands. I will ask one person to unmute and answer. If the member or guest does not know the answer, then I shall pass it on only once. And so let's see who all possess the listening prowess. Here I come with my first question. So, what were the charges, per day charges, which the boy was selling the books for? The story which Babu Narayan TM had. Yeah. Toastmaster Anil.
It was 50 rupees.
Very good. Great. You are a great listener. Here I come with the second question. So, our guest, friend Ankur, he asked a question to himself. What was that question? Yes, Satish. I see your hand raised. The question Ankur asked to himself.
Sorry, I'm not in a position to answer. It was for the previous
Anyone
question. My
else?
hand raised.
Okay. Since I see no hand raised, I'll answer it. He asked the very important question of who am I? So moving to our next question, Ranjeev said a couple of songs that were his favorite. So I'd like to at least somebody to tell two songs, his favorite songs. Yes, I see Sahana. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Barasa Pani and Engine Sound.
Very good. Perfect, Sahana. And my next question here is Toastmaster Akshay. He said that he named two actors who were dancing in the rain. So, which two actors did he name? I see nobody else's hand except Anil's. So, I think Anil is going to get the award of the best listener. So, Anil, yes, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, it was Akshay Kumar and Ravina Tandon.
Oops, this is a wrong answer. I'm passing it on. I see Toastmaster Amol. Yes.
I think it's Shah Rukh Khan and Rani Mukherjee.
Right, that's correct. So 1 mark to Amol.
Thank you.
Okay, we come to the next question. What was the title of Jyoti's story? Anyone else? I see no new person. Okay, this time again, I give it to, I see. Okay, Tejas. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Unbreakable, unshakable, unthinkable, I guess, as well, right? Unbreakable and unshakable.
Partially correct. I pass it on to Anil again this time. I see Anil.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable, unbreakable.
Can you say all the topic?
Yeah, unstoppable, unbreakable,
thinkable.
Unthinkable.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
So the topic was unbreakable, unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable. So nobody gets any marks this time. Moving ahead, which was on?
Sorry, there is a background noise. We are not able to hear you.
There is a lot of background noise.
Oh, is
Now
it okay?
it's okay now. It's okay.
So the valley was in which place where Jyoti was born?
Valley.
Yeah.
Nepal.
Yes. My bad. I should have asked to unmute. That's okay. Yeah. Full marks. Coming to my next question, which place was the boarding school where Jyoti went?
Dehradun.
Please, I would request to raise your hands because I can't
Dehradun.
see who is speaking. Amol, who said that? Because I can't see the whole screen actually.
Satish. Satish.
Satish, no, that's a wrong answer. I pass it on.
I heard it's
I give it to Milind this time.
Yeah, it was in Uttarakhand.
I want the name of the place.
Was it Nainital?
Yes, yes. Perfectly right, Milind. Yes. And at what age did Jyoti get engaged?
19.
19.
The person who's speaking out of turn is cancelled. So I'm cancelling the question altogether. Which English song did Jyoti sing? Okay, Toastmaster Sahana, I see your hand up.
Rain is falling on my head or something like that.
Yeah, that will do. Good, done. And okay, now the next question is, where do we rush to when we are distracted while writing a book? This was said by Sahana. So which place do we rush to when we are distracted? I see Amol's hand up. Please, if anybody else, yeah, I can't see. Amol, yes.
for cleaning the dishes.
Which place?
Place
Yes, where do you clean the dishes?
that basin or I don't know what is that exactly. Basin or something.
Okay, I'll
Wash
give it.
basin.
It was the kitchen. Kitchen.
Okay, kitchen.
That's
Okay.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, who is Sahana's favorite author?
Oh,
Let me see if somebody else is there who has not answered. Yes, Toastmaster Anil.
Salman Rushdie.
That's the wrong answer. It was just mentioned, but who's the favorite author? Yes, Milind, I see your hand up. So passing once.
It's Maya Angelou.
Absolutely correct. Very good.
Angel.
And yes. So coming back to my next question is, yeah. So when Amol said, what is the problem faced generally by people? What was the problem, the main problem in his speech? I don't see any hand up, so I will just tell this. The main problem faced is that do I believe in myself was the problem. So thank you everyone for the wonderful participation. And now I bring it over to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Soham.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meetu. I'm pretty sure the secretary would be really happy to have such a role on board to help him or her with the minutes of the meeting. So I think I'm really glad the way this role turned out to be. Yes, with this, we come to the end of our second segment of the general evaluation. Now, moving on to the last and the final segment, that is my review of this entire meeting. Now, starting with all the role players who have been a part of this particular meeting, I will be giving a feedback to commending them, giving them recommendations, and after that, I will be talking about a general feedback for this particular meeting. Starting with the first role player, that is a sergeant at arms, Toastmaster Meetu. I think you carried out the role really well. You stated the mission statement correctly. It was well said. Even I'm really happy since this is an online meeting. This is the first online meeting that I'm attending for a Toastmaster setup. It was well handled. All the rules were pretty apt in comparison to each and every role player or the speaker that were coming up, and everything. Just one slight suggestion to, I think, everyone. I think it's not a recommendation to the SAR, but I think if you could have the mics on mute when you are not the speaker. Sometimes what happens is when you are even handing over the stage, it might just be a situation that you forget to mute yourself. So just keep this habit, like, a conscious habit to just check if you're on mute. It will, help with a better flow of the meeting, because I'm think that there were not slight but many disturbances in between. I think 3 4 loud disturbances, which is slightly disrespectful for the speaker on the stage. So let's be mindful from next time and have a look if you are on mute or not, at least for the speakers handing over the stage. Yes. I know that there was a slight delay in starting. I think it was called out, of course, in the start of the meeting, but I don't think it was an issue, because, of course, it's an online meeting. We have to check if the networks and everything and the role players are online. So I think it's okay, and it's since the initial days of the club. So I think we are good with the 5-minute delay too. Coming to our next role player, that is the presiding officer, Toastmaster Babu Narayan. I think it was an ideal PO address. He was very inspirational, spoke as a presiding officer, and I would even like to thank him. I think he was supposed to travel right now, but he had his commitment towards the club. He made sure he joined, in the start of the meeting, gave his address, stayed for as much as he could for the duration of the meeting. I don't know if he's still online or not, but thank you so much, sir. And yes, another tick mark for proper ideal guest introduction in the start of the meeting. Now coming to our main role player, I think the man of the hour, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjeev. Yes, an ideal theme, very apt. Of course, we have the monsoons right now in India. So I think it was very perfect, very ideal theme, and relating it to Bollywood music. I think it was perfectly done, well explained. Uh, a good introduction to all the role players. I think that was a tick mark from my side. I think there was a slight confusion between when handing over the stage to the evaluator, who's going to just give the objectives of the speech and then again handing it back to the TMoD. So I'll just have a slight run through of that particular procedure. The Toastmaster of the day handovers the stage to the evaluator, who would be just talking about the particular objectives of the target speaker, and then the evaluator again hands over the stage back to the TMoD, and then the TMoD reads out the topics. The title of the particular speaker. So as it is, like Toastmaster XYZ, topic Toastmaster XYZ, and then the speaker comes on the stage and talks about it. So I think that was just one slight confusion, but it was, I think, taken care of in the later stage, at a later stage. And there was just one, again, slight issue. I think the TMoD forgot to call the timer for his timing report for the prepared speeches. But again, overall, a great theme. It had ideal a member engagement, audience engagement, asking them their favorite music, making them sing. And I think I would have to give it to the entire club. You all are amazing singers, yeah? I mean, I think you all should have such icebreaker sessions also on karaoke nights or something. Like, kudos to everyone on that part. Yes, now coming to the role players, that is a tag team and the listener. The timer had explained the guidelines perfectly, gave crisp reports. I think he just forgot one part of the 30 seconds grace before the qualifying time, I think, which I did call out before. So I think we are on track. Coming to the R counter, again, perfect explanation. I really like the way you showed your Excel sheet and, having a very crisp report and reporting the same. Coming to the grammarian, Toastmaster Priya, I think a very good selection for the word of the day, very ideal, and of course could be used by a lot of people. That is gratification. So thank you so much for that. And again, a very detailed report, if not crisp. I think you covered every single thing, the good usage, not so good usage. I don't think there was any need of, like, there's no scope of improvement or a suggestion. So kudos to you on that. And coming to the listener part, well, this is the first time I'm having to experience a role of a listener in a Toastmaster meeting. So congratulations on that. It was well executed. I really enjoyed it. On a personal note, that even the minutes of the meeting are out before that, I think, have a glimpse of the entire meeting uh, there and then. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Neetu. Now coming to our uh, table topic master, Toastmaster Satish, a very energetic member. I really liked the way he, again held the grip of the entire meeting. He had ideal topics which were in relation to the theme, and very common and easy topics which could be spoken by both the guests and the members. Again, a tick mark, a green signal for having giving a chance to the guests and giving them a shot at this table topic segment. Yes, calling a good, remembering to call the timer for its guidelines and reports. So kudos to you on that. I think maybe there might be some network issue or lag, but as I mentioned before, like for future references also, to hand over the stage to the speaker has to be the name of the speaker, like Toastmaster XYZ, topic, Toastmaster XYZ. I think there might be some lag on my end. Like I just thought that one of the speeches that was missed. So that's there. And I think now coming to the last role player, that is the book reviewer, Toastmaster Milind Kher. Wow, I think this is amazing what you guys have done with this segment. A huge icebreaker session, and it allows the members sessions and encourage people to read this particular book. I think it is insane. I think I really respect, I think, with the VP Education or the XCOM, I think, who came up with this idea, or whosoever came up with this idea. It is brilliant. And I think just go ahead with this. I think you're well in time with the meetings also, so it's not hindering at all. And yes, I think I've covered all the major role player part. I think I've even covered major recommendations from my end, so I don't think I have any issues with it. Just a few things in terms of speaking style. Of course, since it's an online meeting, I am not pushing anyone to try different things. But as I think Toastmaster Priya even mentioned it in her evaluation, I would encourage at least the evaluators and the prepared speakers to standing. Yes, I did see our TMoD and two speakers standing and delivering a speech, which is a very good practice. I think we all are aiming to be a part of the district contest, district events, and giving a shot at it. So I think out there we have to present ourselves standing on stage in front of a huge audience. So I think just keep up the good work. Try in your future speeches. I think L1 P3 speeches, I think ideal to try such a layout wherein we have to use body language, vocal variety. So I think that is a speech I think I'm looking forward for people to try it out while standing. Overall, it was an amazing meeting, well carried out. Even it was an online meeting, I really respect the way it was a very smooth meeting, a good transition. So congratulations everyone on that. And yes, I know it's a new club. Just want to say like a few words that just keep up with the good work. Be consistent as and when possible. I know that it's a Sunday morning, like, it hinders your breakfast, lunch time, but just be here. Just give time for at least 6 odd months and you will see the change in yourself. Like today, you can look at me. I am addressing a bunch of an entire new club, being a general evaluator. And this is how I'm feeling confident. And this is how I'm expressing myself, that this is what I feel today, that this is the potential this club has in the near future. Be consistent, be a part of table topics, even though you don't have any role for that particular day. Come here, give a shot at table topics. I think that is the best segment in the entire Toastmaster meeting. Overall, a great meeting. Just follow these few recommendations, and I think you all are on track. Nothing to worry about. Thank you so much for having me here, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Soham, for such a elaborative feedback, and I will definitely encourage our team, everyone, whatever feedback has been given, we will definitely inculcate all this feedback in the future meetings. Thank you very much. So now towards end of the meeting, I would like to conclude with, as we always enjoy the season of monsoon with snacking, traveling to some hilly areas with all melodious songs of the rain. So Bollywood monsoon songs we have been enjoying and will continue enjoying forever, the soulful songs which gives us moment of stress free, decluttering the unwanted thoughts, and keep enjoying today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you, and over to you. Now, I would like to hand over the presiding officer of the day. Presiding officer, I think sir is here.
Yes. Sir is not here, so I'll take it over
Okay,
from here.
okay, no problem. So, Priya, over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ranjeev, for that amazing melodious meeting that we've had. And I would especially want to thank Toastmaster Soham. He's come to the club for the very first time. He's one of our mentors for our members. So he also says that it is his first online meeting. To be very honest, it doesn't look like you look quite a pro at this. And yes, an online meeting is not that bad an idea, especially if you are quite, you're spread out across geographies and you can connect with anybody. I always encourage members to join meetings of other clubs. We shall be doing so. So please go to Muscat. Please go to Dubai. Please go to UK, US, anywhere, wherever you find Toastmasters meetings happening and you are in India, you can do that. So that is the advantage that we have realized only after, thanks to COVID for that only. Okay, yes. So the meeting has been amazing. And I would like to now bring the attention of all the members. Being a new club, I must say that a lot of people have even recognized us and all these amazing things that we do. Little creativity that we add to our club, we have been noticed in the district. We have been noticed for our role of the listener. We have been noticed for our role for the book reviewer. So people are looking at us. And now it is our responsibility to make this club an amazing club and empower each and every member with the opportunities that we have. And just for that reason, I would like to, on our WhatsApp group, send you a sheet, an Excel spreadsheet soon, which will talk about where we all are with respect to our speech projects, our pathways. Some of us have embarked on this journey. Some of us have given our icebreakers even today. Some of us are yet to give our icebreakers. No stress, no pressure. Honestly, in Toastmasters, there is no stress. This is a self-paced program. But still, if you all really wish to have all the benefits of Toastmasters International, start with your speech journey. Every objective is equivalent to a theme. Every theme, when we are living our theme, that is when we are preparing our speech, we are giving it to our mentors, we are we are connecting with our mentors, we're preparing for it, we are all living our objective at that point, and we are empowering ourselves as speakers. So let us all do that. And just before we are about to leave, there is one formality that we have, and that is the polls. I would like everyone to kindly exercise your franchise here. Okay. I launch the polls. Kindly vote. Everyone, please vote. Okay. And all right. And I end the polls. I must still say that a lot of people haven't voted. Okay. Right. And I have the results of this meeting's winners with me right now. So let's start with the best. Okay. The best auxiliary role player. And the best auxiliary role player is Toastmaster Meetu for her role as a listener. Great, Toastmaster Meetu. Then we have the best of big three goes to our general evaluator who said such kind things about us, Toastmaster Sonak. Congratulations. Then we have the best evaluator is, thank you so much, yours truly. The table topic speaker, the best table topic speaker is our guest. Our future Toastmaster, Ankur. Guest Ankur, congratulations, Ankur Dasgupta, you are our best speaker for today. And we have our best prepared speaker is Toastmaster Jyoti Bagaria. Congratulations to you, especially being your first speech. With that, we have announced all our winners. And yes, so let's keep hoping, let's keep aiming, let's keep moving forward, and let's keep looking forward to our next meetings. And we shall very soon have the announcement made for our offline meeting. And I would request everybody from Mumbai to please make it. And people from Mumbai or otherwise, please come for our meetings. With that, we end this meeting officially. And we have a guest of ours, future Toastmaster Maitri Vyas. Maitri Vyas, yes, can you please unmute yourself and tell us about your experience in this meeting of Toastmasters International?
Madam, this is the first meeting, and I have joined due to the invitation sent by you, and I experienced it was a very good experience for me because this is the first meeting for me, and next time I will also try to speak something and share some stories.
Sure. Thank you very much. So with that, we have concluded our meeting, and the floor is open for just few minutes of discussions if anybody would like to. Or are we keeping people away from lunch? Okay, thank you very much and congratulations, Jyoti.
You are keeping away us from lunch.
And thank you so much, Milind sir. Thank you so much. It was really nice to have you here for the second time. But let me also tell everybody here, Toastmaster Milind sir had done a book review for us for the first time. I mean, last time when he did was for the first time. And he also brought along with him some guests. And out of the 3 guests that he had brought, 2 of them joined us as members. And through those members, we had, what Jyoti calls as a family tree. And we had more and more members coming in. So thank you so much, sir, for that. And today's book review of yours was phenomenal. Thank you for that as well. It's really nice to have you here. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. See you all in our next meeting in a fortnight. Bye-bye.